Guys, hope you had a great week. I'm here, just chilling on a rock, thinking about how much I like seashells. I mean, it's one of those crazy things that is like so interesting yet so obscure or irrelevant. Like, everybody knows what a seashell is, right? Everyone's gone along the beach, they've seen like sand dollar or a scallop or anything like that, all sorts of shells, but as cool as they are, who really actually like notices them? Like, real talk, like when you're like on the beach, right? Seashells are they're a cool discovery. You pick them up, you smile, and then you um, fit into one of two categories. Either you just put it down and you just don't take any home, or you spend like the whole day grabbing any and every seashell you can get your hands on, and you take them home. And you have like a full mess of seashells and all the jazz. But like they are pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Looking at seashells, I can't remember my first memory of a seashell. Probably just when I was young in school or something like that, going to the beach for the first time and actually just, enjoying the time in the water. Back before all my megalophobic fears started kicking in, you know what I mean? Because, like, the ocean is scary, and it only gets scarier the more you know. When you're like a little kid playing on the beach, you're just like, oh, okay, cool. Like you see, like even like the most dangerous thing you see, like a jellyfish. You just kind of look at it and you just kind of smile, like, oh, look, it's a jellyfish, and just go about your day, right? Like it's not a big deal. While you're still collecting seashells and stuff, you're not concerned that a shark's gonna pop out and take a bite out of you or something like that. Oh, stinky.
Hey, do we know each other? You look familiar, and I'd never forget a deltoid. Well, I guess I picked a place kinda grew on me, 'cause here I am again, a new animal. Gah. I'm planning on maxing out this little vacation, so hope to see you around.
That was terrible. I forgot how to read. I'll try a little bit harder by pinching my nose, and it just kind of came out really, really bad. Oh man, what is this? Are you Bengal?
Oh, me oh my. Seems like I'm hounded by paparazzi no matter where I go. Just kidding. Despite appearances, I'm not an A-list celeb. Out but a gorgeous tourist by the name of Bengal. I love meeting new faces when I'm on the road like Ralph. I'm only here for a day, which is a total tragedy, but I'd still love.
Voice is dying halfway through.
But I'd still love to have a little gab sesh if you're game.
I don't know half the things I think she said. Gab. I'm guessing Gab is like talking, like you're gonna talk, something like that. But really, the most impressive thing for me is the fact that I remembered her name was Bengal, even though I have no actual memories of Bengal. Like I've never had her on an island or anything. It's just like a character I've seen, but because she's so unique, being like a tiger, but she's like brown with yellow stripes instead of yellow with brown stripes. I guess she just like implanted on my brain. So it's like, oh yeah, I know Bengal when I see Bengal. But golly, but like seashells, right? They're so cool, but like they're also so like mundane is the word I was thinking of. Like something that's like they're very unique, they're very cool. It's like those rocks that you find, and then you like smash them open, and then they have like the little kind of like gem looking things in the middle. You see those, you're just like, oh wow, that's so cool. I'm gonna find like it's like you find it like it's the coolest thing you've ever had ever. Like you put it on display and whatnot, but in reality, it's not. It's and I'm sorry if you have some on display right now, but like as an adult, you look back, you're like, man, I just collected rocks. Like all the cool things I could collect, I had rocks. Like, but I mean, but there's also like other things as well. Like I feel like you really can tell how mundane something is when mundane. I keep saying mundane, like mundane, like the opposite of mundane would be sundane, but I think it actually rhymes with sundane. It should be like mundane. Anyway, speech impediments aside, it really feels mundane when you realize, like, you go to a shop, like, say, like, you go to, like, a Home Goods or what's that place, Earthbound or something like that, and you see art made out of seashells or those fancy rocks all over the place, and you realize that they're just trinkets at best. Like, there's not like there's nothing extraordinary about them. Yeah, they're cool to have for a moment, but in the reality of things, they're just kind of stuff, little set pieces. Hey, Toolin. Yo, you been training, Gus? A little bit. What's the latest? Hey, you're working up a big sweat out there, Gus. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Thank you. I'm not really sweating. It's just rain on my brow, but, thanks for noticing that I'm at least trying. It's too lazy to get an umbrella, so I just brought my little boots and my rain cap. But there's something cool about seashells, though. Like, something innocent, if you would. Like, you pick them up, that's what they are. They're one of those things. They're definitely a trinket. They're one of those trinkets that you pick up. As a kid, it's the coolest thing in the whole world. And you love it so much. You have this feeling, it's amazing. As a kid, you don't wish you could hold on to this feeling forever, but as an adult, you'll look back and wish that you had. But you kind of can, though, because that feeling is now attached to that seashell. You kept it, you put it, like, in your pocket, you took it home. Your mom was not happy about you keeping it, but it's like, whatever. I got it now. So she said, all right, cool, just, don't make a mess out of it or anything like that. And you have it, and you put it on your shelf. It sticks there for like 3 or 4 years until eventually you decide your family moves or you're moving out or something like that. Anyway, you take it, you clean off your shelf, and you put it into a box where that box is going to have like all your memories from growing up and whatnot. And you're going to pick it up, and you're like, oh, yeah, it's from that one vacation. In the box it goes. And it's nothing special, right? And then you're going to come across that same box many years down the line as an adult. And that idea that I just told you about, like, wishing that you could hold on to that feeling, suddenly you can, because you're going to get the that box out one day. It's being like in the back of your store. It's been sitting there for like 20 years, and it's just from your childhood. And like, hey, buddy, how's it going?
A sturdy sewing box. Kind of flashy, but if I don't like it, I'll just give it away. Oh, hey, it's you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't know you. But let's fix that. The name's Sylvia. A buddy of mine's just been ranting and raving about this place called New Animal, so here I am. And for once, I think my buddy's right. It's pretty awesome here. This trip is gonna rock.
Well, I'm glad you like it. I don't understand the name Sylvia, if it's supposed to be a kangaroo type reference, but she didn't want the sturdy sewing box, but I picked one up. But anyway, so 20 years pass, and you're like an adult now, and life gets hard sometimes, right? Life gets hard. You are going through your storage. You're moving from one storage to the next storage because you never get your stuff out of storage. The only time you get your stuff out of storage is when you need to move it to the next storage unit, and somehow it also grows. Like, you accrue like 20% more storage. Items need to go to storage when you get there too. But as you're going through it, you tell yourself, I'm just going to go through it. I'm going to throw some stuff away that I don't need. 100% of the stuff in storage, 90% gets moved to another storage unit, and the last 10% does get thrown away, but then you also add another 20% to it. So you somehow still manage to get more stuff in there. But you get that box as you're going through it, you open it up, and there's that seashell. And you pick that seashell up. Hold up. Well, chum, have a look. No rush at all. What's he got today? I buy stuff from him that is just stupid. I'll never actually use it, most likely, but I'd rather just have it, Anyway, I've delayed long enough. I thought I was going to have, like, a better opportunity to, like, give him a voice or something like that, but really not really. Maybe you have to talk to him somewhere else, but anyway, you open the box, you take that seashell, and you look at it. And it's in that moment where it all comes flooding back, and you're just like, where did life go? It's not that life went wrong, and it's not confirming that life went right, but like it went. Life changed. You moved on. And it's just like the idea that there's ever a time when you were a kid and that little seashell meant the world to you. That little seashell meant, I gotta take this with me on my grand adventure through life. And here it is. It's been sitting in a box, collecting dust. Not even collecting dust because the top of the box isn't open, so dust can't get inside of it. It's just there. And all the memories are inside of it. It's almost like some people say, like, oh yeah, if you hold a seashell to your ear, you can hear the ocean. But the reality about that fact is just it's some sort of like closed circuit like sound phenomena where basically all you're hearing is your blood flowing in your ear. And but what you can hear is childhood calling, telling you that, hey, slow down, relax, chill. Don't feel like you need to be rushing through life so much. And it doesn't have to be the seashell. It could be, again, that little rock that you had that you thought was like an amethyst or something important, but really it's just like some random rock. Or it could be bottle caps, post cards or postage stamps. It could be action figures, dolls, whatever it is from your childhood. Just stuff that holds on to memories that you can then pick up. And even if it's just the faintest of memories, even if it's just you remembering that trip your family took to the beach when you were 10. When you're 30, it hits different. When you're 20, you might not care, but when you're 30, it hits different. When you get to 40, oh man. There's a song by the band of Mice and Men called Second and Seabury, and I cry. Every time I watch the music video, I cry when I hear the song because I can't get the music video out of my head. But it's basically about a guy. He has a cape. No, it's not a cape. It's a red blanket that he has. And he had it as a kid, and he'd sleep with it every night. It was great. And then he grew up. Blinky has to be put away. But then as like a teen, I guess, he finds it, and it takes him back because this blinky was his cape when he was a little kid. So then he puts it on, he reminisces, and he feels good about himself. And he repeats this again when he's an adult, a grown man. And then eventually in the end, when he's on his deathbed, his final hours are with that cape tightly clutched in his hand. And it's amazing the things that our nostalgia or reminiscence will cling on to and make us feel like it's something that's very different, very, very important. You know what I mean? It's just a crazy notion that something as simple as a little seashell can mean the whole world to us in that one little moment that it represents. It's just crazy that our memories cling to these things, man. You know what? I think it's a sign that I need to go through my personal storage and go find all those things that I have memories attached to. But in the meantime, one thing I always appreciate in Animal Crossing about the rain is after the rain, all the flowers get watered. So if you're looking to crossbreed into your flowers, it's a heck of a lot easier as long as it rains. But all in all, you guys hold on to your memories, whether they're your actual metaphorical memories that are in your head, or if they're memories that are attached to personal objects that you can take out every now and then. They truly do mean a lot, and I'm telling you from experience. The older you get, the harder it is to hold on to these things, metaphorically speaking. So that's when these little items, these trinkets, these what do they call it? These Horcruxes, I believe that what they kind of have them in Harry Potter is the importance of the item reflects the memory. And don't be afraid to hold on to it, even if it's something silly like a doll or something like that. Something that other people might scoff at. You just close your eyes, they disappear, but the memory remains, and you get to reminisce about the peaceful days before the storm picked up. But You guys are absolutely amazing. If you like seashells or if you don't like seashells, I'd like to hear from you in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to do this more often with us. And remember that life is worth living. It's about making memories and making mistakes. But nobody's perfect, but at least you're trying, and that matters. Until next time, I'll see you next time.